J.R. Santana getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. First and second, no outs. Bush digs in now. Urbina, the lead runner, out at second. Williams on at first with nobody out. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. But one run is in to score. So two down, stepping in the long ball threat, J.R. Santana.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
In the air, left field. Urbina makes the grab, and that'll do it. Mets strand one, still behind by a count of 1-0. Runner at second here, one gone.
The first baseman,
Santana with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
On the ground. Whips it to first. Out number 2.
Up next for the Mets, the second baseman, Travis.
Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for New York, J.R. Santana. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Santana with another scorching run of play lately. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Next offering upstairs. Next offering is fouled back. Stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
2 on, 1 out. High fly ball, right field. Soto sizing this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So 2 down. So up next for New York, J.R. Santana. Fastball is outside. Swing and a foul out of play.
Two balls, 1 strike.
And right back to the mound. Third out.
He's out.
Mets go down quickly. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Down the third baseman, Trey Lipscomb. White, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Over to second for 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over. Santana with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own poor day at the dish. Coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
J.R. Santana with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. 1 down. And here's the first baseman, J.R. Santana. Yeah, that's fouled off. Santana, a slugging first baseman, batting in the cleanup spot. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Up the middle. Tosses to first, and there's 2 away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Travis.
2 out, space is empty.
The first baseman, Santana.
Up the middle. On the run. Sends it over to first. What a play. Inning over. Runners on the corners. No outs.
The first baseman, Santana.
And ball 1.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 5-0. So bases loaded with 1 away. Mitchell now at the plate.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And that one hammered. Soto moving back for it. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runners tagging from second and third. He scores on the sac fly. It's 5-1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Santana stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that one in the air center field. Corrals it, and that's the inning. Tack on 5 runs. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Up next for the Mets, the second baseman, Travis.
Santana didn't do a whole lot in the win.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
2 on, 1 out. Santana will hit next.
Santana.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
This one popped up. He's got it.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
And next for Minnesota, Kalen Culpepper. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Sizes this one up. Nabs it. 2 down. Two outs, base is empty.
First baseman, gone. Santana.
Out there to center. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Outside low, 3-1. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Daniel Lynch, the left-hander, up and throwing. 2 outs. Runner on the move, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Jason Dominguez up now for the Mets. Santana over at second. Bazzana on at first with 2 down. And that is out of play.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. There's a ball. Throw to third. Ow! And that will end the inning. So runner at second, 2 down. Michael Bush, the next Twin up to hit. And a base hit up the middle. Coming home. He'll score easily. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. They limit the damage here, but they push across 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Santana.
Whitman back to work. Swing and a miss.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Here comes a pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Mets.
2 down, base is empty. J.R. Santana up now for the Mets. And a curve misses outside. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going. And next for the Mets, Travis Bazzana.
Now batting, second baseman, Travis Bazzana.
2 outs. Runner takes off. Ground ball left side. And it goes just foul. Step off throw to first. Santana back on a dive. Runner on the go again. Caught him looking for the K. So 4 runs on. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, J.R. Santana. That one at the knees for a strike. Runner at third, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball there. Oh, 2 now. He gets there with the slide. The throw. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Well, he still gets the RBI, but that was a really nice play. Great athleticism. You get an out, and you take away the base hit.
So up next, Misael Urbina. The Twins down to their final strike. Down the right field line and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, shortstop Carson Williams.
So digging in, Carson Williams. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Urbina, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The first baseman, Michael Bush.
And now for the Twins, Michael Bush. Fuentes is just 1 strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets with the rubber match of this 3-game series. Santana with a mediocre showing in this one.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
J.R. Santana looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can he turn things around today? It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Here's the center fielder, Bob Compton.
Bob Compton.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Gilbert makes the grab for the second out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 13, Junior Caminero.
Base is empty with two away. J.R. Santana up now for the Mets. And he chases a high fastball there.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball one. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Travis Bazzana waiting to hit for the Mets. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. So only one hit in the inning, the solo homer, and it puts him ahead. One inning in the books here. It's the Mets 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Jones back to work. Late swing, foul to the left. Santana measures 6 feet 2 inches. A member of the 1,000 hit club. He's a former American League MVP. Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he held up. Swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way, coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And we're back. And now the first baseman, J.R. Santana. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
That one not close. And it's 1-2.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jared Jones will depart. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Forrest Whitley.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Hit on the ground, might be two. Nunez tossed to second. How about that double play?
Now batting, the center fielder.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
So digging in, DJ Sharp. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. That to right. And there's one down. First and second, 2 outs. Santana digs in now. 1 for 3.
The first baseman, Scott Santana.
Ground ball right side. And foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that'll do it. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Giants 2. Two outs, but the winning run is at first. In the dirt, blocked, and the runner holds. With the winning run on at first. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
Runner.
Here's the pitch, runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Trying to send this to extra innings. And the count 1-2.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
The 1-2. And there's the ball. White leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runner on the go again. Ball outside. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the winning run is now in scoring position. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Clearly didn't want to mess with him right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
And next is the designated hitter, Lewis Doherty.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of the 10th. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The run comes in from second, Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. So runner at second, 2 down. Leo DeVries up now for the Mets. Rodriguez is just 1 strike away. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants strand the tying run on base to win it. Now here is J.R. Santana. Saying you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And there's a foul ball. And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
3. Struck him out swinging. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
And first offering is fouled off. Santana, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Missed inside with the curve.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Drifts towards it, and there's one away.
Cut 2.
2 out, space is empty.
The first baseman, Santana.
Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Travis Bazzana. Runner on the go. Pitch is high and safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Just off the inside edge. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Cole Reagans preparing to come on if needed. Whitley getting loose as well. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, right fielder, Drew.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Quinn Matthews won't go any further, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching for.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Cole Reagans.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
First and second, 2 outs. And stepping in for New York, Drew Gilbert. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 3. So the Giants' pen gets the job done. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 3 and the Giants 1. One gone, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, J.R. Santana. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throws. Save!
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
1 out, the runner at second. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1. Inside, almost got him.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Got him swinging.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Tags the runner for 1, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. So up next, Akil Baddoo.
Akil Baddoo.
The Giants down to their final strike. And a base hit into right. And now first and second with 2 outs.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the left fielder,
Martinez.
tying run at the plate. On the ground to third, Lipscomb. And that is the ball game. Santana had the kind of game you'd like to avoid. Had 1 hit against 3 strikeouts in this one.
This wasn't his finest hour, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse, even though they got the win.
Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for New York, J.R. Santana. Matthews back to work. Not even close there. 1-0. Matthews with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. And that's fouled off.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. get his mind right to get back on track.
Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Travis.
No outs, runners at first and second.
First baseman, Santana.
Fought off foul.
Well, these Mets, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Right-hander kick steals. Struck him out looking.
Now batting.
One out, base is empty. And first offering is fouled off. That one in there across the letters.
No balls, two
The
strikes.
Mets down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Santana stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Ball.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Upstairs.
Ball in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Travis Bazzana in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Popped up. Caminero gets there. He's under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Travis Bazzana.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the 9th.
Santana.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Slides, but it gets by him. In to score is the runner from third, and they've tied it in the bottom of the 9th. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded, and still only one away.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the 9th. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana.
Second baseman,
Winning run at third, one down.
Bazzana.
Base hit, that'll do it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Mets walk it off 5-4.
Well, you come into the ninth inning down. First, you're looking to tie it. They did that, but then they got the extra to put themselves on top. These players knew exactly what it was going to take to win this ball game. I love it when you see a team find a way to win, and that's what they did today.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. J.R. Santana is getting ready. He not only brings immense talent, but also a contagious enthusiasm for the game. He'll look to put those skills on display today. It's the New York Mets going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. Top of the second, and now the first baseman, J.R. Santana. Meath back to work. And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
There's one, and that's two.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
On the ground, could be two. Not in time. He's safe. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated. There's a swing and a miss.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
Travis Bazzana.
Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. His home and away splits there. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in a scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
In the dirt, and the count's even at 2. Some activity in the bullpen for the Pirates. Xavier Curry getting ready to go. Bachman, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right.
Now that
So up next for New York, Drew Gilbert.
Gilbert.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. His righty-lefty splits there. The 1-1 is fouled off.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Jones squeezes it, and that is that. Mets leave 1. They continue to trail 7-0. So 1 out, nobody on. And here's the first baseman, J.R. Santana. 1 for 3. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Curry, a 6-foot righty, 35 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2019. Left field, corrals it, and there's 2 away. Two outs, nobody on. Travis Bazzana up now for the Mets. This could end it. Ground ball, and this should do it. Abrams. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Pirates take this one in a blowout. Stepping in, the long ball threat, J.R. Santana. That clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And he dodges that fastball.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Pitch misses. 2-1.
Ball 3.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. J.R. Santana.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Fouled off left side. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Tying run in scoring position, and we're at the top of the fifth. Fouled off. He was late.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That misses,
that ball went out.
And the count is even, 2-2. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
First and second, 2 outs. Peterson digs in now. Hit in the air, center field. Gilbert sizing this one up. Nabs it. And that's the 3rd out. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. We're through 5. It's the Pirates 3 and the Mets 2. J.R. Santana up now for the Mets. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Machado, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a slider, and he works in a changeup. 1 out, bases empty. And a strike in there. That one not close. It's 2-2. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Smoked on the ground a second. On to first. Out number 2.
The batter, the second baseman, Travis.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now here's Nolan Jones. This one in the air right field. Soto gets under it and makes the grab. And the inning is... Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, J.R. Santana.
Santana.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Four in the ninth. Not close with that one, and it's 1-1. Just missed. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the ninth. Next offering is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's the center fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez.
It's a good spot to be in. With runners on first and second, you know the pitcher is going to come after you.
Winning run out second, no one out. Now a fly ball to right center. Makes the grab, one away. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. In the air, left side. Jones sizes this one up. Makes the grab. And there are two outs. So runner at second, two down. Peterson getting ready to hit. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Across is the winning run, and the Pirates walk it off in the 11th.
This team was hoping they wouldn't have to hit in the bottom half of this inning, but they did because the other team scored that run. But they battled back, got the runs they needed for an awesome walk-off win.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long. So two down. Here's a big power threat. J.R. Santana. On the ground to third. Shaw. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Mets strand one, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into. So they're all loaded up. And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. Down the line, and it's foul. Nobody out, runner at first. On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. Soto round second, heads for third. And he's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Two outs, bases full. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Walker Jenkins. Swing and a ground ball. Fazana. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So they get one, but end up leaving. Two aboard, 2 outs. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 4-2.
Everything came together for him. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, J.R. Santana. He's been a great free agent sign. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rodriguez hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
The batter, the second base.
Next is the Pirates DH, Marcus Bird. On the ground to third, might be 2. Now he launches a throw over his head. Here's Juan Soto.
You don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Tying run at the plate. On the ground, right side. Boots it. Still fires to first. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
So they're down to their final out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, J.R. Santana. That takes low for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
It's off his shoulder, eats him up. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's a 1-run game.
Comes through with the RBI. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
That misses. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Santana with a nice showing despite the loss. Collected 3 hits and drove in a pair of runs.
I really like how he looked in this one, Boog. He consistently came to the plate with a solid plan, and it showed in the results. They didn't win, but he can be proud of this game.